Hi, this is Paul from the Tank Modeler channel, and we're going to discuss my up and coming project build of a 1/16 scale Tiger 1 tank with switcher. And he is doing the Hobby Boss mid version of the Tiger 1, and I'm doing the Tamiya earlier version, which is the display model. This model came out in 2001, so it's been about for quite some time now. And obviously, when I got it I bought it in 2001, or the end of it, I think it was, and I started doing a little bit in 2002, and that's just fit. All I did with it then was fit the metal chassis inside the lower hole of the plastic part of the kit, and added all the metal torsion bars, the actual little electric motor that comes in it, and also the on-off switch and all the torsion bars and and the axle fittings, and that's all I did. And then basically things at work sort of kicked up a beat, and I ended up putting it back in the box and putting it away and forgetting about it. It was only just recently we was discussing things with Richard, and it was Richard I should say, and he said about, when I said about I got the big 16th Tiger, and he'd already mentioned he's got the Hobby Boss one coming, and he was just waiting on that. And he thought, would it be a good idea just to build the same vehicle but from different manufacturers, which is an excellent idea. Now, as I said, this one is purely the display model, and I know there's other models out there now where they've actually got all the engine sounds, and I think you can actually buy that for this kit, but I'm not interested in that. This is a display model. I've got a lot of edge parts which I'm going to show you in this box, and all I'm going to do in a minute is take that instruction sheet away and actually show you the inside the box, where basically most of the parts are in their poly bags. Some that are not, there was when I put the whole bit top on to see what it looks like with the turret, to get an idea of size, and then I put it all back away. So as far as I'm concerned, this kit really has been started, but is nowhere as near completion, as you'll see when I actually show you in the next video of what was in the box, basically, and how far I'd got. So I'm going to be calling that what was in the box, because it can't be called what's in the box, because I've actually started some of it. So anyway, so that's going to be that. So here we go. I'm going to move these two pegs to move the instructions, because that's the instruction booklet. There you go. I'm going to put that up over there, and there you go. It's going to stay there, is it? Yes, it might do. Yes, it has. Right, there we go. So in this box, what have we got? I'm going to have to move out now, and then tilt this forward. Sorry about the movement. Down like that, and then I'm going to come forward, and that should be okay. That's more or less reasonably straight. But as you can see, there's a lot of poly bags in there with bits and pieces. The turret was sitting in the box over there with the tyres and the turret roof. You can see the sort of size we're talking about if you think about my hand. If I put that, and there is the top plate that goes on. There's a lot of work to go into this yet, obviously, but there you go. It gives you an idea. Let's get this in place. There you go. Squash it in. Gives you an idea of the size. And no, I'm not going to get another model out to show you. I might do that when I do the next video, but you can see the size. And what we've got down here is the Edward detail set, which is 16K01. It's a rather large set, and there is a lot of stuff. I'll just show you in there. There you go. Some of these, they cut this bit, so like that bit, and there weren't in the kit. I bought them extra. But you can see what I mean. There's a hell of a lot of stuff here, and the aerial I bought a little while back recently. That one I did. But anyway, there's a lot of photo etch parts there to look at. So there's going to be a bit of soldering going on with some of that, because it won't, obviously, because they're going to be quite nice big parts. Also, we've got a muzzle brake. Now I may or may not use this one, because I've got another one that's actually got the muzzle brake separately redone, and I'll show you that later again. Tracks already built up, and a bit of work still needs to be done, and they are too long. It does the same state in the instructions to actually remove 3 links from each one and then adjust it by either putting a link back in or using the rear idler wheel to do it, because you can adjust it on the suspension. But as you can see, it's quite a lot in the box, and I'm not going to show you anything more from this, because I'd rather take things out of the box and show you on the actual workbench itself. So I might have to use a different angle this time, because the parts are, the actual frets are quite big and the tank's quite big, so I might have to have it in a tripod at an angle like I used to. But there you go. So this is then going to be the switcher project build with Tiger 1s, his Hobby Boss one and my Tamiya 1/16 scale. And as I said, I don't know how much this kit would cost now, but I did buy it in 2001, so just after it came out. It might have been too early 2002, obviously, because depending on when it was in shop, but I can't remember. But I know it was a long time ago, and we're talking 16 odd years ago now when you think about it. There you go. So thank you very much for watching this short video on the next project build with Switcher in regarding Tiger tanks in 1/16 scale. And I'm really looking forward to this build myself. So thank you very much for watching, and keep an eye out for the next one when I show you all the bits and pieces we've got in the box. That I'll show you the chassis that I've built first, and then I'll run through all the other bits that are left over, including some of the photo etch stuff. Won't go into too much detail in the photo etch, obviously, because there's going to be too much of it. But I will actually show you every set. Now, as you know with me, if I think it needs using, I'll use it. If I don't think it's worth it, it doesn't make much of a difference to the model, I won't bother. So there you go then. So what I'm going to say there is that that's the end of this very short introduction to the new project build with Switcher in regards to the Tiger 1, mine being the early version, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.